I was in my first ensemble in the 6th grade. Having already played the viola for nearly 2 years, I knew ensemble work was the logical next step, yet was nervous to compete as it would amount to hours of dedication. For a 6th grader, it was a huge commitment for an instrument that was no more than a passing interest. I almost opted not to participate at all, but figured it wouldn't hurt to try. I formed a trio with 2 other students in my orchestra class. We hit the bookshelves quickly to select the piece we would commit to playing, but left the actual practicing to be done at a later time. The competition was just on the horizon when we finally panicked and knew it was time to have our first meeting. One sunny Saturday in March, the 3 of us gathered at one of the other students' homes. As soon as we all arrived, we climbed up the curved grand staircase, violin and viola cases strapped on our backs, and entered his study. There were just a few awkward attempts at conversation while we each unzipped our cases, clamped on our shoulder rest, and filled the air with the sweet, sappy smell of powdered rosin used to get our bows to stick to the strings. Otherwise, the room was filled with only the sound of silence. The silence did not last very long, but was replaced with violent, jumbled crashes, screeches, and hisses coming from our strings as they protested every note we tried. We all laughed, for we knew we would be confined to that room for much longer than any of us had anticipated. But as we kept practicing, slowly the crude melodies and harmonies of our 3 instruments started to smooth out and blend together to create music. The room filled with the vibrant humming tones of our instruments as we each became deeply immersed in our own playing. But music was not the only thing filling that room. As we each shared our music with one another, the barriers between us began to break. Laughter soon overcame us, and it turned out that the 3 of us were just as compatible as the individual parts we were playing. At the end of the day, not only did we rock our ensemble, but became as close as friends can be. After that day, my love for playing music has never faded. I learned that music is not just an individual experience, but when played with others creates a sense of community that cannot be rivaled. To this day, the 2 students I played with in my first ensemble are 2 of the best friends I have ever had. I am determined to never stop playing with others, because I believe music has the power to create bonds between people that can last a lifetime.